Welcome back, everybody. We are about to board a ship and take on Almedra, or Almedira. I don't fucking remember proper nouns at all. Mahavar is his name. He drives this thing. Yes. We're gonna go fight her. See what happens. Is this the most modern-looking ship in Tales?
This is like a dream come true. Never gotten to captain a ship before. Never would have thought I'd get a chance like this. Thank you, y'all.
The pleasure's all ours. Think we'll catch up to her?
Of course we will. They got too much weight on them. Meanwhile, this ship's carrying nothing but us salty scalawags. They got a good head start on us, but we can take them.
Do you know if there are any Danans on that ship?
Couldn't say for sure. On the one hand, seeing as it's supposed to be something of another castle, I'd reckon they probably wouldn't let a bunch of Danans on board. On the other hand, I'd be real surprised if the Renans were able to pilot that thing all by themselves. In any case, it's gonna be a while before we reach her. Till then, you're all free to do whatever. Just don't fall in the ocean.
Ah, the typical
I know Mahavar said we can take it easy, but there's
split up and then talk to the characters and have a little story develop. Shion is obviously last, so we're gonna talk to Law. Standing there just like a little just curious sort.
I took a look around inside the ship just in case, but I didn't find anything that looked like it might be suspicious.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You know, it wasn't until I left Calaglia that I finally realized just how big the world is.
When we tore down the wall in Calaglia, and I could finally see the horizon in the far-off distance, I had the exact same thought.
Yeah, somehow the sea is different though. I'm not sure just how to put it. It's almost as if it just goes on forever. I bet my old man would have been blown away by this view.
Yeah.
Ever since he died, I've been thinking about what it was that he was really trying to say to me at the end. I keep going over his words again and again. And heck, maybe I'm just overthinking it all. But still, sometimes I wonder if it could have turned out differently. If there was something I could have done. But no matter how much I play it back, I'm still no closer to finding any answers. And then there's everything with Rinwell. I stopped her from killing Almedria, but was that really the right thing to do? Or did I just end up making things harder for her? I feel like such a screw-up.
You're not the only one. I keep asking myself what Zephyr would have done had he been here. Like I think, how would Zephyr have handled Rinwell?
Yeah, I think he definitely would have stopped her. No doubt about it.
And that's exactly what you did, Law. I think he'd be really proud of you.
Alphen.
Zephyr's not the worst yardstick to measure ourselves against. Let's both do our best to make him proud.
Sounds like a deal. Thanks, Alphen.
Hey, remember how I turned him in and got him killed? I don't know. Just I feel like that would be more of a weight to hold on him, I guess. I don't know.
Hold that pose long enough and someone might just come along and paint you.
Any artist who'd see fit to paint me needs their eyes tested.
What can you tell me about Almedria?
Not as much as you'd probably wish. I only ended up crossing paths with her a handful of times, after I was chosen to be a lord on Lenegis.
Ah, right. I almost forgot about Lenegis. How much do you think they know about what's been going on down here?
It's safe to assume they know everything, though I know not why they choose to remain uninvolved. Perhaps they see what's been happening as just part of the ongoing crown contest.
Even what Almedria did? Has it really reached the point where her actions are seen as normal?
Not to my knowledge, no. At its core, the crown contest is a competition to see who can amass the most astral energy. And to amass such energy, slaves are needed to collect it from. It's therefore against the Lord's interest to kill them.
So then why would Almadria do something like that?
We must remember that time is running out in the crown contest. Perhaps her hand was forced, so to speak. It is a way to accrue astral energy faster and in larger quantities than through slave labor. Doing so kills off that labor force, obviously, but it is a means to an end nonetheless. No one could have foreseen that something like the Hollowing would arise back when the contest was first conceived.
Is becoming the Sovereign of Renna really that important to the Lords?
Of course. It's the greatest prize one can attain in their eyes. In that respect, at least, I'm really not that surprised that Almadria resorted to what she did, as utterly despicable as it is.
It's reassuring to hear you feel the same way I do.
I worry that the only reason I never did anything similar in Menancia was due to my lack of ambition.
If you didn't want to be reminded of your past, you could have just plugged your ears.
You think too highly of me. I'm afraid I must respectfully disagree. I'm not nearly as virtuous of a person as you might wish to believe.
If that's so, would you have been so shaken up when Kisara lost her brother? Why else would you turn your back on your own kind and choose to fight for Miguel's dream? Aren't we just Danans?
A curious choice of words. Did what you see in Mahag Sar hit you that hard?
What Deadheim did to that city, he didn't liberate anyone. Anyone who refused to follow him was an enemy in his eyes. 300 years of Renan rule taught him nothing.
What I have come to understand is that the conflict extends beyond Danan versus Renan. There is an internal quarrel as well. I mean to bring about a true, lasting coexistence in Menancia. But there are more walls we must topple first.
And you don't think you can pull it off?
Well, you seem to think you can, at least.
Does that make us enemies?
Insofar as an exchange of swordplay, no, it doesn't.
Not good enough for you?
Are you really... Forgive me. I will continue to fight by your side a while longer. That much I have decided.
Someone's seasick.
You don't look so good. Are you all right?
The floor. It keeps moving. How can you stand it? How can you even stand?
I'm not the best person to ask about discomfort. I can't feel pain, remember?
I still can't believe what happened in Niez. Even now. As a lord, my expectations for Almadria were already pretty low. But the way she treated human lives like they're mere playthings.
Yeah. And it wasn't as if the situation in Niez was improving much to begin with.
You mean Deadheim?
The whole reason I started fighting back was because of my anger at the atrocities of Renan rule. Back then, all I had to worry about was fighting the Renans for the sake of the Danans. But then I met Shion and the people of Menancia, and things became a lot more complicated. It's even messier now that we have to worry about Danans like Deadheim.
It used to be that the Danans were the ones in the right, and the Renans were the ones in the wrong. Though, maybe that was just a biased perspective, from being on the side of the oppressed.
Exactly. I'll never tolerate the Renans ruling over us. But nothing ever ends up being as black and white as you'd expect it to be either. That's clear to me now.
That said, even putting aside bad apples like Deadheim for a moment, you may be able to free the Danan people, but that won't undo 300 years of oppression. It'll be hard for them to not give in to their resentment. I think maybe that's why I clung to our dream so hard back in Menancia.
Even if his motivations weren't pure, Dohalim has a good heart. He didn't sink to the depths Almadria did.
You don't understand. I'm saying that it goes deeper than that. This hierarchy we live in, it's not solely something the Renans invented. I remember a story Rinwell once told me. She said before the Renans invaded, we Danans had our own class system. We are the ones who divided ourselves. I saw it in Deadheim's eyes. He wanted to rule over others.
To hear Bayfon tell it, Deadheim wasn't always that way.
But as time went on, and he and the Darkwings fought the Renans, he eventually changed. I guess what I'm getting at is, if we defeat the Renans but just go back to the way things were before, was there even any point in fighting?
But that world isn't the one you want to create, right?
Maybe not. But to tell you the truth, these days I'm not so sure that dream is even possible.
You have your promise to Miguel, though. Your home and the people of Menancia are depending on you.
I know. My brother. He truly believed in his dream of coexistence. And I suppose, even now, many people still do. And then, there's you.
Who, me?
You and Xion.
I'm not sure I follow.
Okay, then let me spell it out for you. How many other Renans and Danans do you know that get on as spectacularly as the two of you?
I don't know that I'd say spectacularly.
Well, I suppose it's really all a matter of how you look at it, isn't it?
I really don't see what you're getting.
I think I'm getting seasick again. Sorry. Can you just give me a wide berth for a few minutes?
Deadime had an eye patch, so technically she saw it in Deadime's eye. Oh, Rinwell's auto triggers.
Do you think Law is okay?
If you're worried, why don't you ask him yourself?
Yeah. I think maybe I should apologize to him too. I should apologize to all of you, really.
Us too?
Well, I was kinda lying to you all this whole time. I was blind to everything except my own revenge. I never even considered the struggles all of you might be facing.
We all have things we'd prefer to keep to ourselves, Rinwell. So what if you had something to hide? It doesn't undo the good that you've done, or the people that you've helped save along the way.
But that's not what I mean.
I know. You're talking about Almadria, right?
Yeah. I hate her, Alphen. I can't stop hating her. Even just thinking about her makes my head feel like it's going to explode. But it's not just her. I think about the way Law looked at me. I hated the Lord who killed my parents. And I hated the Renans I had to travel alongside. And yet, Cislotius Danans backstab each other like it's a normal way of life. And Mahag Sar has people like Deadime. But then there are people like Law and Xion. It's all just too much. I don't know what to think anymore.
Law never said that you had to forgive Almadria. It's only natural you would hate your family's murderer. But
what?
Law left home because of how much he hated his father. As a result of that, well, I think Law spent a lot of time thinking about how they never got to make things right. And if I had to guess, killing Ganabel didn't make any of those feelings go away. Law let revenge fuel him, and I think now he's afraid you'll do something you'll regret.
Afraid?
Whatever happens to Almadria when this is all over is up to you. I'll respect whatever choice you make. Just think it over carefully for me, okay? You still have time.
Okay. Thanks, Alphen. Say, back then, after the fight, I think I really made Xion mad. I don't know, though. Maybe it just looked that way. But I guess I just can't seem to understand how she feels. Do you know why she gets like that?
She can be a tough nut to crack. She doesn't really talk a whole lot about herself.
It's just what she said about hate being a source of strength. Where did that come from? I wonder how it feels, not being able to hold another person's hand.
Lean much further, you'll go overboard. Keeping an eye out for Almadria's ship?
I'm looking at the ocean.
The ocean?
Yeah. The waves. They help me think. This world is filled with natural wonders. The icy air and white peaks of Cislodia, the lush green glades of Menancia, the harsh wastes of Calaglia. But Menancia has its Lake of Death, and Nias its ruins. And they wouldn't be there if it weren't for that contest.
Say we actually manage to put a stop to the crown contest for good. What do you think will happen between the Danans and the Renans then?
You first.
Well, I want to believe that the coexistence we saw in Menancia can happen elsewhere, too. It's insane for all of us to keep fighting. If Menancia can do it, so can everyone else.
Yeah, I think that would be good too. A world where everyone can get along. At least, that's what I've come to believe.
You sure have changed.
I can't lie to you. Since I was young, I've looked down on the Danans too. But I've seen a lot. And I see things differently now. I've seen so many ugly and terrible things in this world. And yet, they didn't come from just the Danans. And the good things too. They didn't come from just the Renans. Kindness and cruelty exist on both sides. A person's race doesn't factor into it. So, I guess you're right after all, Alphen. I have changed. You know, I've never actually touched another person like this.
Shion.
Ever since I was on Lenegis, I've always been alone. Even after I came to Dana. Always.
And now?
Do you still not remember your past?
No. Sometimes it feels like I can almost remember. But then this mask stops me.
The mask keeps you from remembering why you have the mask in the first place. It's a little ironic, isn't it?
A little. Well, it won't be long now before you're rid of those thorns, you know? Only 2 lords remain. And once you have their master course, you'll be able to create the Renis Alma, right? Then you can... Shion?
Sorry, it's nothing. Promise. You're right, though. It'll all be over soon. I never could have made it this far on my own. I have everyone to thank for that. Including... especially you, Alphen.
Don't worry about it. We're friends, after all.
Yeah, we are.
I wonder how
Damn
much longer
allergies.
it's going to be
Ugh.
before we catch up to Almadria. I'll ask Mahavar.
Ugh, good lord. Allergy season is in full swing. Anywho, cute little scene right there. I do like the Shion and Alphen stuff, and then she uses her god tier changing of the subject.
Look who's up. Good timing. We're closing in on her stern as we speak.
That's the ship? She's huge. Law, go gather the others, will you? Think you'll be able to flank them without getting spotted?
Yeah, with the fog as our ally, I think I might just pull it off. Long as we ain't too noisy, we should be okay.
What'll you do if they catch on to us?
Not much I can do. Ship that size, they'll probably blow us to bits before we ready cannons.
Persistent little things. Evidently, I shouldn't have spared the wretched vermin. Hungry already, my dear? Worry not, for you shall have plenty to feast upon shortly.
Perfect. You managed to get us right up beside them.
I'll stay with the ship so we can leave as soon as you're done.
Good. Then let's find Almadria.
Ah, this music is a bop.
Shion,
Now that's what I call a ship.
Yeah. The biggest one in all of Mahag Sar. So big that it took years to construct.
For all we know, Kelzelik may well have been smuggling materials to help build it. In which case it would be yet another mistake on my part.
We don't know that she was only getting materials from Menancia.
You think it's possible that they might have come from elsewhere, too? Yeah, I guess I could see it.
But what do you think Almadria plans to do from here on out, now that she's abandoned her realm and sailed out to sea?
She'll be filling her coffers with gold, most likely. Then she'll sit back and enjoy the show as the other lords duke it out. Or something to that effect, at least.
I wouldn't put it past her.
She's strong, yet shrewd, and will stoop to any low. A dangerous one indeed.
She's not the first, and she won't be the last. This is a lord we're talking about, remember?
Sounds like you've made up your mind already.
There was never anything to decide. No one who can smile like that while doing what she did deserves to roam free.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
This might not be the best time, but if you have a minute. That mask of yours, it was shattered by a blow from Balsef when you fought back in Calaglia, correct?
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. I thought I was a goner.
Balsef's brute strength was in a league all its own, yet half the mask remains. It's remarkably durable. Too durable to be Danon in origin.
Shion said the same thing. As if the fact I was wearing it meant there had to be more to me than met the eye.
You recalled your name when the mask broke, I hear.
Yeah, that's right. Although to tell you the truth, I'm a little scared what might happen when I lose the remaining half. Then again, the idea of not doing something because I'm afraid scares me even more. That's why I go on fighting.
Only he who first faces the night catches a glimpse of the dawn.
Come again?
It's nothing. Forget I said anything.
All right, let's do this.
Right, here we go! Bring him down!
Can't get out of this!
Here I go!
Look sharp, Tempest!
What's for the race of deity? It's fire support!
The water
Oops.
Ongoing.
Here I go! Rising focus! Take this! Hold that! Blow him down! Take this! It's over!
Tempest, what?
Easy ensnaring to me.
Piercing
Yeah, and the bubble is hitting me! You're mine! It's over! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
My turn!
Arctic waterfall!
On guard!
Rising
Focus!
focus!
Dance in the
It's over!
air thrust!
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
Coming through! For my order!
My watch!
Take this!
I'll grind you to dust! Now you see what I can do!
Take
No mercy!
I see what angry
Take this!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Now! Here I come! Here's the board!
Huh?
Got it!
Hey, Rinwell finally has a map ability.
Are you okay? You're not too tired, are you?
Nope, I'm fine. Let's keep moving.
I know we just got here and we've only been on the ship for a couple minutes, but if you're too tired, let's sleep for a few hours and then let's basically take this ship over at the speed of snail. Alright. I guess we gotta go back real quick. Apparently there is some missable items on this ship from what I read. So I'm gonna try my best to get everything, because this is an item you can't return to. So I don't want to, definitely want to make sure I get all the treasures in this one. I think I've been doing a pretty good job of combing off most of these environments. Fuck your couch!
Right, here we go! I'm not done!
Flaming meteor!
Dance on the wind! It's over!
In a bind?
Here I come!
These ones can run rings around us.
Sword Rain Alpha! You picked the wrong fight! Here I come! Raining Slash! Eternal Devastation!
Now!
Heal!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Not a chance!
Purge malevolent, not in this dream!
Too fast!
Stand
You're
back.
mine!
I'll trip it
It's
up.
over!
Well then, let's keep moving.
I think I figured out the problem with Dohalim as the healer is that he's a physical attacker, so he needs to get up close. So I think that's why he dies a lot more often. Oh, it's an elevator. It probably doesn't fucking work. Of course it doesn't. Ah. I really should be able to jump over that. Peach gel. Got milk. Can I combine these two? Oh, no.
Retreat if you know what's good for you. Armor won't save you. Take down their defenses. Its armor's too strong. Be my guest.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. Not a chance. Light burst forth.
Oh, that one's kind of cool. I've seen it a few times before, but
Barely a blip on
fight
our
some more
radar.
assholes.
Hi, Hoodle.
Why did I do that? I wasn't even aiming at anybody.
Denied. On your knees. Here I come. It's over. Air pressure. Present move. Out of the way. Tiger blade. Storming Alpha. Blending flash. On your knees. Take it. Dragon hold that. Storming Alpha. No escape.
Lightning condemned.
In a bind. Piercing roar. You're mine! Down! No escape! Lunar Rondo! Addiction light! Tiger blade! No escape! Dragon form! Turbine Alpha! Take this! You're finished!
Dohalim! This one's got your name on it!
Did he just kick the bullet on that one?
An astral
That's right, you!
Shut him down! Take this! Tornado drive! Lightning throw!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Nicely done.
Oh, hell yeah, 10,000 gold. Sweet. I feel like there's going to be a big boss fight at the end.
An opponent like this.
Like, I know it's going to be Almadria, but I feel like she's going to be like a real tough cookie. Because they're like loading you up with life bottles and gels and everything else, so she's probably going to be pretty tough.
I can carve through armor. I'm ready. Demons descend. Flashing fang.
And it sucks because like the basic enemies in this area are like super easy.
I owe you one.
Celestial hammer!
Shield. It's over. In a bind. Piercing roar.
Now!
Okay.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Everyone still in one piece?
Yep.
Oh, a
I
Redley.
barely worked up a sweat.
That must be the... Where's the beef?
Retreat if you know what's good for you. This one's all mine.
I'll take my revenge on you!
Damn it! I'm ready! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone! My turn! Strike! On guard!
Raging Storm!
Here I come! It's over! It's over! Its armor won't save you! My deal?
You're finished!
Make it rain!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
I wonder if that red one is just one of those ones like you just combo the shit out of. I haven't seen one of those in a while. Gannifeld's castle, I think?
It's over! Can't get out of this!
Take this! It's
Boy, this one's mine.
Burn!
Take this!
Raging
over.
trigger!
Make it rain.
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Now! No escape!
Do it like that!
Dragon Force!
A wall of shield
Alpha!
Try
A
this!
new melody!
Hey, that's...
Benediction light.
Strike! Dragon Swarm! Soaring Alpha!
Crescent Moon!
Take this!
Tempest Flight!
Wind astral energy!
Blind you with the stuff!
Mirage! On your knees!
Shield and Mace!
You're mine! Dragon Swarm!
Too shy to come over!
Soaring Alpha!
Magic is
Now you see what I can do!
Freeze Lancer!
Resonate with the earth!
You're finished!
In here! Get
Onward!
Make it rain!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
I feel sprightlier than before.
Never seen anything like it.
It's an authentication key. They're quite common.
Maybe where you're from. This is new to me.
It might go in an elevator somewhere. We should test it out.
Sometimes I wonder if, like, the dialogue is just insulting your intelligence. Like, hey, it's a key to a door. What's the only locked door we've seen? Because it's not like they gave you a shitload of them. Oh, fuck nuggets. Oh. I was gonna say, can we access all those floors? Alright, let's see.
Gotta break through!
Benediction
You're
light.
mine! You picked the wrong fight! Dragon Swarm!
Come over! Here, let me
You're
help!
mine! You're finished!
It's a duel of the arts! Lightning conduct! Here goes!
I'm ready! Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Not
The
yet!
enemy wields art too.
We'll soon see about that!
Sword Rain Alpha! Try
I'm
this.
ready.
Bring up!
Astral energy!
Say no more! My turn!
On guard!
No escape!
That's it!
Lightning orb!
Be still!
Free from regret.
Now!
Here goes!
Time to shine!
You're finished!
Make it rain!
Lucian!
Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
A peachy gel. Oh, damn it. Ugh, shit. I really don't want to fight that asshole again.
You're finished!
Negative
It takes forever to fucking die.
Is it too late to talk over our differences?
You got to hear it! Sword Rain Alpha!
Another incantation.
Now see what I can do! Guardian, where you go?
Alright, get rid of him.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Shine! My turn! You're mine! You're finished!
Time to shine!
You're mine! Dragon Swarm! You're finished!
Their arcs were interrupted!
No escape!
Leave it to me!
It's in your hands now.
Come on! You have to
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
There!
That sucks so bad.
Gale force!
No rest.
This one's mine! Radiant light!
Lightning orb!
It's over!
Probably should have cooked or something.
Dragon Swarm!
Anything in armor is all mine. Now you see what I can do. You're mine!
Dragon Swarm! Coming through!
I hate fighting this thing.
Scarlet Inferno!
Maybe it gets to the point where it's easier.
This should do it!
Where the weakness was on this one.
It's over! Elusive deity! You're mine! You're finished! Take
The
this!
tail?
Take this!
Probably don't stand in the middle of his fucking AoE!
Rinwell!
It's nothing. I'm alright.
Fucking
More for the stockpile. This one's
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara.
Look sharp, far enough!
Prepare to be
Big
seized!
supernova.
Here I come!
More for the
It's on! Ignite!
Piercing roar!
Dragon Swarm!
Oh, he's almost dead. So I'm doing a little better.
Alpha! Here I come! No further! I'm not done! Flaming Thrust!
I can carve through armor.
Take this!
Can you take it?
Fuck!
Astro Orange!
That's my cue.
Shut him down!
Now my quills go
Okay.
loose.
It's over!
I've used too much.
You're mine! It's over!
Confiscated.
Take this!
Wind astral energy.
Ah!
Purge malevolence.
Going in!
I'll be saving this one.
Radiant Light!
I'm gone.
I'm ready. Can't be
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare the Malisa!
You're mine! You're finished! It's on! Dragon Swarm!
Elusive deity.
Blaze
Got it!
Astral energy.
Say no more!
Healing arts take their
Anyone
toll
level
on
up?
the user, you know.
Ah, right. Wanna rest?
This'll make us even more familiar.
Oh, shit for Rinwell, which is pretty good. Oh damn, she becomes more of a magey. So okay. Worth the trade-off. We're gonna talk about this orange bottle, or orange gel shit. Maybe it's not necessarily the boss prep, it's the whole dungeon just gonna be such a long grind. I probably should be fighting everybody that, you know, I can, but I need the experience. Fuck! Missed.
You picked the wrong fight!
Your reflexes will not serve you well.
Devastation! You're on!
I can carve through armor.
Sword Rain Alpha! Try this!
Piercing roar!
Blending Blast!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and in a bind, me.
You're finished!
Down!
Here I come!
I'm ready.
Remember!
Astral energy.
Say no more! Now! Here I come!
This one's mine!
We did it!
Appreciate the
Eternal
help!
devastation!
Light
You're mine!
astral
You're finished! Let's go! Severing Wind! You're mine!
Benediction.
You're ours!
I've used too much.
It's on!
Oh, too shy to come
You're
over?
finished!
Here, let me help!
Raging
You're
storm.
finished!
Switch combat!
You're
Piercing
finished!
roar!
It's go time!
Alright,
Eat
let's
dirt.
see. How long can I go without having to use my orange gel again?
These don't seem like your run-of-the-mill Zoogles the Renans usually keep around.
Indeed. I believe it's safe to assume these were used in her experiments.
They certainly look as twisted as her.
Even here. This. Go no further.
The rebel!
Now you see what I can do.
Round
Raging
It's over!
Celestial order.
I'm going in! I see one, eh? Here I come!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for you.
Oh, Brinwell's about to overlimit. Ah, fuck, I'm out of CP. Shit.
Lightning blazing.
No further!
Sarah died. That's pretty cool.
Forgive me. This is my fault.
We're not ready! It's over!
Close one!
Be still! Rising Phoenix! Here I come!
Raging storm! Slow split!
Come on! It's over!
Arc shield!
Now you see what I can do!
Steel this one's mine! Light action confiscated!
Did we get it?
Nico! Stay away from my friend! I'm ready! We did it! No! Negative no escape! Resonate with the arrow! It's over! Take it!
The waters of magic is them! In here!
Resonate with the arrow! Stalagmite! Sword Rain Alpha!
Tempest! More resistance from...
Dragon Form! Wind! Take this! Sword Rain Alpha! No further!
Purge Malevolence! Arcane Waterfall!
Dragon Form! Jupiter ready and ready! Dragon Form! Sword Rain Alpha! I'll smash you!
I never miss!
Deity!
Lace on powder!
Ready to go! Dragon Form!
Denied!
I'll teach you respect! Take it! It's over!
Switch off! Wind after here goes!
Catapult!
Not on my watch!
You're finished! Sword Rain Alpha! Here I come! Be still!
Now!
Seven!
Demon's Descent!
Flashing bang!
I lack the energy for healing arts.
That's a little fucked up. Is that one dead? That kind of sucks. I know we're out here murdering them, but it's like they're attacking us. At least you can kind of justify it. Is she here? She's just like, nah. I have to switch up my party for a little bit. Alright, let's rock and roll. Time for level 2. Holy fuck nuggets. Alright.
Do you sense one of...
What is that huge flower-looking thing up there? Is that the ship's engine?
Indubitably. As one might expect, large ships require large engines in order to sail.
And if we destroyed it?
We might well sink the ship. Who knows if we would be able to escape before that happens.
Almadria sure has been busy since the contest began.
This isn't Almadria's doing.
You mean she didn't build this?
The body, yes. However, my guess is that the engine comes from a starship.
A starship? As in one of those vessels used to go to and from Lenegis?
Correct. The technology employed on Lenegis and in starships is more advanced than anything in our daily lives. Almadria may be resourceful, but she could never produce an engine like this on her own.
You mean to tell me we've got even bigger enemies waiting for us up in the sky? My head hurts just thinking about it.
Don't worry about that for now. Just focus on taking care of Almadria.
Alright, let's take a little looky-loo here.
through! You've got spirit! Ignite! Look shot! Dragon Swarm!
Steel Tiger Blade! Lion Power! Dad, what? You'll pay for what you did!
Now you'll learn!
I'll smash you!
Damn it, Bennett!
Blaze Dad, get the win!
You're my... Sword Rain out!
Shield out there!
You're finished!
Raise
Take this!
Take this!
You're finished! You're mine! Dragon Swarm!
Shield
You're
out!
mine! Hold that! Rising Falcon!
More for the stockpile!
You're
Raging Storm!
Not today!
I wonder if there's a way I can heal back to the ship.
That equipment should come in handy.
I can go all the way back to any of them.
Go no further!
I see one, eh?
Raging Cascade!
Here I come! You're finished!
Have you ever considered yourself?
Now! Astral Energy!
Say no more! My turn!
Right, here goes!
This armor's too strong!
Split it open!
Be my guest! We're not finished! Dragon Swarm!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! On your
Going in!
Dragon Swarm!
Raging now!
My exploits are bearing fruit.
Get a bunch of money here, which is nice. Something's in here that's important.
Out of my way!
The rebels!
I can carve through armor!
My shield!
I'll fix you!
Does it hurt? You're finished!
That may prove a thorn in our side.
Got you now! We're not finished! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Shine!
Radiant light!
Take this!
Force of
Damn it!
regeneration!
Going in!
Too fast!
Stand
You're
back!
finished!
I'll trip it up!
I owe you one.
Raging Cascade!
Sword Rain Alpha!
I'm ready!
I'm not done!
Rotating pile
Nothing
driver!
gets
You're
by me!
finished!
My astral energy!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Molotov!
You're mine! You're finished!
Get the win!
Here I come! On your
Poison
knees!
eye! Take this!
I am not catching up at all.
This one's
Raging
mine!
Storm! Where did that came from? This one's mine! Here goes!
You're mine!
Lightning on Raging Cascade!
This one's all mine!
Fred!
You won't make a fool of me! You're mine!
Can you take it?
I want to see if I can build up the meter more, but I kind of need it.
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
In one of those rooms, must be. Was the owl the missable item? Fuck these wolves!
Let's see what you've got.
You're mine! It's over!
The earth
Raging Storm!
It's over!
Blood of Flight!
Take this!
Celestial Hammer!
Captivity!
Does it hurt?
Now!
In an instant! Impact block! Not a chance! No escape! Lunar Rondo!
Freeze Lancer! Dance
You're on!
Seal!
Ready!
Shattering the pieces!
Tiger
I'm
Blade!
ready! In an instant! Impact block!
Together,
Oh,
there is
wrong
nothing
way.
that can stop us.
Indeed. As one, we are unrivaled.
And that is our greatest strength.
Out of my way! Your armor won't save you!
Chinese super
You're
move!
mine this time!
Proton flash!
I can read your moves like a bow!
Raging cascade!
Dragon Swarm!
Out of the woods, it seems.
Friend!
Where's my deity? I'm ready!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Not a chance!
Hit! Raging
I'm knocked him
Mortal!
out! Sword Rain Alpha!
Friend!
Dragon Swarm! Take this!
I never miss!
I'm ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact Block!
My concentration is dwindling. Perhaps I'm top.
Well, everyone's getting some upgrades, which is pretty nice. Oh, there's a Hoodly in here. I don't know where it could possibly be. Must be over here. Maybe it's in the other room. Or maybe it's right fucking here. I like the wings.
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
Gotta break through!
Shit! I didn't mean to use it there. Ah, I meant to try to save it.
How about this? This one I won't show you any mercy!
I'm trying to use Dohalim's vines for the fast enemies.
Astral energy!
Say no more! Now!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And pummeling to me! I can carve through armor! Take this! Sword Rain Alpha! Blending Blast!
Flaming meteor!
Explosive Ray!
Make it work!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Small, but if... Victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Right, here goes! Engaging! Here I come!
If it's in the sky, it's mine! I never miss!
Sword Rain Alpha! Blending Blast! Shine! Radiant Light! This one's all mine! Here I come! Carve through
I will say though that having the boost attacks to kind of have like an insta kill of like the trash enemies, it's actually kind of nice.
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
Because some of the enemies just take so long to die. I see. Obviously it wants me to go there, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna check some stuff first. Got some rice. Alright, use an orange gel. Wow, I actually have too many peach gels. That's funny. Can I ignore them? Got my Wheaties. What's the elixir do in this game? That's gonna be a bit tricky. That's gonna be a real tricky fight. Alright, we're gonna give it one college try, as is, and then we'll try it. I might need to be full health for that one. So we have one normal enemy. I really need that one to die immediately.
It can hide itself. I'm ready. Commander of Heaven.
That one needs to die right then and there. Probably take on the red guy.
I'm not done.
Another incantation brewing.
And then maybe everyone takes on this guy.
Our arts are being interrupted. Then it is you right.
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flares of Malika!
Here I come.
I never miss. Shattering of pieces. Attack time. Armor won't save you.
Shit, that might fuck me. Damn it!
Can you take it? Try harder. Dragon Swarm.
Oh, damn it.
Viscint. And more of this will not burn out. I owe you one. I owe you one. On your knees.
The trick is you gotta combo him enough so you can get that boost attack, and then it becomes an insta-kill. But when he's not... Oh, he's stunned. That's kind of neat. There we go.
Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclone. Lightning condemned. Look sharp.
Rotating pile driver.
Let them going to handle this. This one's mine. Never miss. That's it.
You're mine. It's over. I'm not feeling so great.
I can't get out of this.
No escape. Burn.
I'll face you.
Dragon Swarm.
No, I gotta stop.
I'm not done.
I'll take you all on.
I kind of miss how when you used to use items, you could select the character you want to actually cast the item.
You're mine.
Stand there like a fucking moron, Alphin. Sweet.
Forgive me.
You're getting stronger.
Carve through armor.
I died again. Sweet. Oh! Ah, fuck.
That's my cue.
We are not doing so hot. So we need to raise Dohalim. And once the casting is done, I'll bring back Asara. Do I have like a...
This one keeps charging.
Do I have like a normal treat? I don't really want to use the heavy treat. What the actual fuck? Oh, did she die? Oh, crap. Uh-oh.
This one's mine.
Ah, damn it. I really don't want to use the fucking treat here. I might not have a choice. How much health?
Negative gate. On your knees.
I couldn't make it in time.
I can carve through armor.
Damn it.
Elusive key.
Ah, that one was a toughie. Ah, I hate fighting that fucking thing.
A hard-won victory.
She sure spared no expense on her castle.
This must be...
The captain's quarters. The presence of the spirit vessel and the sheer extravagance on display can leave no doubt.
There's no one here.
Yeah, but I doubt she's out for a moonlight stroll. You think she jumped ship and ran away again?
I doubt it. The conniving witch is probably up to something.
Agreed. In any case, as long as she hasn't suddenly sprouted wings, she has to be somewhere on the ship. Let's keep looking.
Remember, if you're looking for someone, it's always at the bottom, or the top, or the deepest, or the... Wait, did it literally just spawn me on the opposite side of the room?
The way this key's been placed, it's like she's daring us to come find her.
Yeah, like it's all some damn game girl.
Is that the master core right there?
What's wrong, sweetie? Is something scaring you?
Maybe he just doesn't like being in her room.
I think there's more to it than that. What could it be?
I don't know. Oh, maybe he senses that monster that's under the stairs. Alright. Let's go and heal. Because Lord knows we fucking need it.
Looks like we made it here in one...
Yes. I need the CP up after battle.
This shall suffice.
Sweet. Good job, team. And by team, I mean me. Alright. Alright, let's sell... Holy shit, I have a lot of dog tags. Okay. Alright. I have a bunch of money, so let me load up on some stuff. Craft weapon. Got that one. She's got the best one. That's why I'm literally just saying to create everything. Craft and equipped. Knuckles. Alright, and Dragon Flame Sack. Okay, so she needs a little bit more. I'm gonna sell the elixir. I mean, it's a really sweet effect, but I think in this game it's kind of like you don't need
Have you guys
to have it. Can I enhance? Nope.
checked your equipment lately?
Alright, let's go here. I can buy a bunch of fucking life orange gels. Alright, I need those for sure. The rest in orange gels? 5. Sweet. And then we're gonna go to sell the resist ring. You could sell something that's equipped? That's stupid. Materials. Sell the fish. I can sell a bunch of this shit. Sell 20 of those. I haven't really been checking these. Can buy more orange gels. Cool. Alright, we are locked and reloaded.
You can never be too prepared.
So, we're gonna save. We're gonna save again. And a third time because I'm like one of those people that constantly forgets if they're saving or not.
Did we have to
Yes,
spend
yes we
so
did.
much?
Alright, next episode we'll go back to the ship and hopefully reach Almedra. Looks like we have 2 more floors to go. And we'll take it from there. We're pretty loaded up, so hopefully it isn't too bad next time.